Hi, lovely ones. It's Ethany, and it is Friday, First Impressions Friday, which means I have a new deck for us to discover and explore together. And this week I have the Healers of the Earth Oracle by Mandy Peterson. So Mandy connected with me and sent me this deck for me to share with you all. So I just wanted to let you know that this was sent to me. What a beautiful indie set. This is a lovely, well, I don't know if it's indie. Emerald House Publishing did this. You'll have to let me know if that's indie or not, or if it was picked up by a bigger publisher. But Mandy has let me know that she has got another version of this deck that is out now without the white borders. So I have the version with the white borders. As you have known if you've watched any of my videos before, borders or non-borders, I'm not really fussed. I don't mind as long as they ain't ugly, and white borders I don't think are ugly at all. It is a 73 card divination deck with guidebook. It comes in a beautiful, beautiful set. And I even got this. I got a little signature assigned card which I'll pop in my collection, and then it has, I got fruitful labors, growth, birth, manifestation, and a harvest. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm sure that's one of the images. So I'm going to switch over cameras like I always do, and we get to go and explore this beautiful deck together. Yay, now we get to go through the Healers of the Earth Oracle by Mandy Peterson. And I'm really, really excited about this deck. So it is a 73 divination card set and guidebook. And as I showed you all before in the first part, I got an extra card with her signature. So thank you so much for that. Now it comes in this beautiful pull-out box. Sorry, my Virgo rising. And we have the guidebook, which is a nice big guidebook, and we'll go through that once I've gone through the cards. Oh, hallelujah. If you're going to do a deck like this and have an insert cut out, so good to have something that you can actually pull them out. It's helpful. Now, while I cut the wrapping off, Mandy did let me know when she sent me this deck that there is another edition without the borders. So there are white borders on this deck, but she has done a edition without them. I don't really mind, and I've said this a lot of times, I really don't mind either way. As long as the borders don't take anything away or they're like not super ugly. So the deck is silver gilding. The deck is standard tarot size. And see, like, I don't really feel like those borders take anything away from the deck. I actually quite like the white space that it sort of invites. This is the back, the unknown. The card stock is, I'd say 330 GSM. And is it quite shiny? It's kind of standard lamination. It does fan out very, very nicely though. Okay. The clock is ticking. Time to act. Preventable loss. A deadline. So you've got a lot on here already. Just without the guidebook, you've got the title, the image, the number, which you could do for numerology, and then 3 keywords or key phrases. That's a lot. You may not even need. I love reading guidebooks, especially for creators who have, I know what it takes to write one, but there's a lot on this already. Celestial encounter, heavenly, from the stars beyond the veil. Look at those peacocks. And again, the white borders don't take anything away from it because of the color palette of the deck. Cloud formations, clouded thought, indecision and confusion. Bird's eye view, seeing the big picture, a higher perspective. Round and round, scatteredness, aimlessness, and repetition. Black swan, an unforeseen event, a surprise or hindsight. Flight plan, a trip, a disappearance, lack of closure. Cinderella. Magic beanstalk, ascension, elevation, reaching new heights. The dining table, a date, social gathering, and nourishment. Field of dreams, bounty, sustainability, a good harvest. Fruitful labours, growth, birth, manifestation, a harvest. Quarantine, retreat, seclusion, and inward journey. Fungi funeral, moderation, sobriety, healthy choices. Nature sprite, fairies, love of nature, eco-friendliness. Cherished pet, receiving care, attention, domestication. So this is a digital artwork and it's done quite well. Like, I'm really enjoying. This is like, I used to work when I was in high school. I worked in a fairy shop back in Australia. And this kind of reminds me of what it felt like to work in a fairy shop and dress up like a fairy every day. Shaky foundation, unsteady, lacking support, impractical. Like, it's really whimsical and gentle and beautiful and magical, and reminds me of fairies and all those things that I absolutely love. Let there be light, finding a solution, illumination, growth. Bottled up, let Tinkerbell out, repress, pent up, needing release. Quench your thirst, be receptive, rehydrate, replenish yourself. Pick up your sword, take a stand, be heard, support a cause. Sacred smoke, clearing the air, purging negativity, prayer. Without a care, disregard, ignorance, and turning a blind eye. Yeah, it has lots of spiderwebs on there. Oh, forest to fire, passion, aliveness, flashes of inspiration. Radiotoxic, toxic environment, emotional vampires. Remnants of Atlantis, the past resurfacing, past life or karma. What's such a magical deck. Braving the storm, oh, I love this. Facing difficulties, finding courage and fortitude. Dance in the rain. Don't dance in the rain if there's a lightning storm and you have like a metal thing. Not a good idea. Moon magic, sleep, dreams, rhythms and cycles. Purity, virtue, goodness, a pillar of society. Ocean of love, deep love, caring, emotional support. Dolphins, song, I love dolphins. Listening, guidance, clairaudience. Oh, don't forget your umbrella. Foresight, preparedness, contingency plan. Now, I live in a place where you don't want to forget your umbrella most days. Intensity, intense feeling, sexual passion, fever. Ice fishing, breakthrough, increased self-awareness. Dashing through the snow, a minor setback, delay, roadblocks. Time to fly south, travel, vacation, getting away for a bit. Pole shift, a change of heart, a turnaround or reversal. Resilience, oh, hang in there. Toughness, endurance, perseverance. Feeling numb, severe stress, dissociation and shock. Now, one thing that I've noticed as I'm going through these cards is that there is a very nice balance of it's, yes, while there are fairies and mermaids in this deck, it doesn't shy away from some of the things like feeling numb and things like that. So I feel like that's a really important thing, especially for a deck that says Healers of the Earth Oracle and is hopefully being, if you want to use it for healing. Frozen in time, stuck, avoiding change, locked in the past. The ice thaws, relief, alleviation, better days ahead. Pleasant distraction, amusement, entertainment, captivation. Going off grid. Hey Avalon, this is your card. Unplugging and disappearing for a while. Although she hasn't disappeared, she's just living off the grid. And my hat goes off to you, fine lady, for doing that. You're braver than me. Higher learning, education, research, apprenticeship. No place like home, the comforts of home, family and leisure. Again, it's a little bit, I have all the windows open. It's a little bit overcast, but these are a brighter deck than, you can see the colours. The high road, doing the right thing, loyalty and ethics. Anonymous, masking, hiding, secret surveillance. Good vibration, positive vibes, upliftment and resonance. Keeping secrets, confidentiality, privacy, concealment. Withdrawal symptoms, yearning, craving, pain over loss. Cleansing, purification, detoxification, and release. Tea of transformation, healing, remedy, positive change. Oh, so sweet. The Sky Bridge, mediumship, intuition, psychic experiences. This is a lovely card too. Breathing room, freedom of movement, space and ease. Spiritual alignment, serving the greater good, focused on spirit. Processing energies, an adjustment period, settling of energies, sorry. 1111, opportunity, timelessness, pay attention. Now, I'm not really one to pay attention to the numbers on my clocks, but I have been getting a lot of 1111, 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. It's been lately, the last month, it's been intense. Caught in her web, manipulation, drama, intrigue. Safe in your bubble, safe from harm, protected, cocooned. Unretrieved soul, lost self, lack of grounding, out of body. Put a spell on you, charm, seduction, being won over. It's a good and a bad thing sometimes. Feng Shui butterfly, change, renewal, releasing of obstructions. Meeting your twin, like attracts like, kindred spirit mirror. Oh, that's beautiful. Seer of souls, sensitivity, empathy, understanding. Akashic records, deeper knowing, archaic wisdom and history. The karmic scales, justice, atonement, karmic balancing. The law of balance, harmony, equipoise, avoiding extremes. Sound healing, healing tone, self-expression and music. Fantasy, imagination, conception and daydreams. Wounded healer, wisdom from experience, humanity, care. Miracle, healing, answered prayers, remission. Hands that heal, healing ability, magic touch, hands on. Good for like Reiki, massage, osteo, chiropractic, all those healing modalities. Divine feminine, yin, feminine values, maternal energy. And then the intangible, intermediate, formless, unknowable. Alrighty, so I'm going to give the deck a shuffle as I always do. It's a very, very pretty deck. Oh, interesting. Is every back? Personal, physical, industry, technology. Purification and release. So I'm just seeing these on the back here. Collective, physical. Spiritual hygiene. Personal, emotional. Collective, emotional. Empathy and relationships. Hypervigilant and illusion. Interesting. That's an interesting thing to put on the back of the cards. I'm sure that's how it's been designed, but kind of tells you what's going on. What it could do as well is if you're doing a layout and you face them down first, you could see how many in that group that you have. Like I just looked at the clock and it's 11:11. I kid you not, everybody. It's interesting. Okay. Personal, physical, flight plan, a trip, disappearance, lack of closure. So let's have a look at what's in the guidebook. Disclaimer about the cards. These are not feel-good cards. You have already won me, Mandy, by just saying that. Okay. Acknowledgement. About the cards. So arose from the desire to create a divination tool that would help empaths and earth sensitives to connect with and understand their sensitivity. That's awesome. These are not feel-good cards. I like that. The card imagery in suits. What is an earth sensitive? To be mainstream or not? Why are there skulls on the cards? Using a spread. So 1 card, 4 card, 8 card. And then the oracle's message. So there's quite a lot of information in this guidebook before we get to the messages. And then right at the back, we have information about each of the collections, so industry and technology, about the artwork, about the author. Okay, so let's have a look. We got number 7, flat pan. So this is how much information you get, which is a nice amount. Upright message and reverse message. And I'm not going to read it because you don't need to watch me read it, but you do get quite a lot of information. I'm just going to quickly have a look at the... Oh, okay. Identifying what to make a focus. So you can just use the back of the cards or have a front and back, which is interesting. And then have a look at the back, those keywords. That's really cool. Mandy, you have created a beautiful deck. I can't wait to work with it. It is really lovely. And I like that there is now like an oracle on both sides. I will put a link of where you can support Mandy's work and get your own deck in the description of the video. And as always, thank you so very much for watching.